So let's talk a little bit about how you work because I think this is pretty cool. You talk about having a Navy SEAL team. You parachute in to fix what's broken. That sounds like, hey, help me. I have this problem. What is it in practice and why does it work better than your usual, retainer models, your agency models? This is different.
A company will come to me and say, hey, we're having a CAC problem, or hey, we're having a growth problem. We were growing 10% a year. Now we stopped. You're growing 40% a year. We're not growing anymore. And CAC looks like it's going through the roof. Or Facebook used to work really well for us. Now it doesn't. And we don't know what's going on. The problem with that is, right, you can't just hire an agency. You can't just hire one person that understands something like one channel well. You need a group of people that can analyze all the factors of the engine, the growth engine, and say, like, here's where you're missing. You've got this part that's old. This part needs to be replaced. This part needs to be changed. And so we come in and within a month, usually within a week, actually, just the audit, we'll do an audit. And what that audit is, it'll show here are the things you need to change in your marketing systems, your MarTech, which is like all the things, all of your connections to your ad platforms, your creative, your account structure. And with those four things, and obviously your measurement, with those five things, we can say, here's what you actually need to do. Here's a playbook. And what I tell every client is that growth is like flipping cards in a deck and you're looking for aces. And so it's like, well, here we go. Let's flip. And eventually find an ace. I can guarantee that, with my experience with all the different companies I've worked with, I don't work with a company where I can't guarantee the first two cards are aces. And so, like, very, very easily within 30 minutes of an audit, I usually see 20 to 30% gains in CAC and ROAS, like right out of the gate, just from spending 30 minutes in the company's growth stack. And it's usually a MarTech issue, and it's usually a marketing measurement issue. And so that's how, like, immediately we make an impact. And then we say, here's the roadmap. Here's what we need to change. We start to do those. The company sees the impact and they go, wow, this is amazing. Let's keep going. And that's how we work with companies.